Today, my husband is making bean taquitos. They are so delicious. They are crispy. I remember back when I used to buy frozen taquitos and I would put them in a little toaster oven and they were greasy and it would feel so good afterward. But these, I feel great because there is no cholesterol from animal products, there's no oil, it's not deep fried, they're baked and they are so good. So, oh shoot, he started to make them. So let's go and figure out exactly how he makes it so you can make it at home too. We've got 2 cans of organic refried beans. They're fat-free, no oil. About 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut aminos and about 1/4 cup of organic salsa. We'll put all of these in a bowl and time to add some heat and spice. Mix those together first before you get the spices in there. So we added a little more water, about 1 tablespoon or 2. We've got some salt and garlic powder. We add the water because it's a little too dry. I got some oregano. It's a really nice, versatile herb. Red chili, pepper flakes. Getting all of these spices from our, then we've got some cayenne pepper. What is that thing called? A spice rack. It's got to have a little bit of heat. Paprika. Cumin, which is wonderful when you've got Mexican dishes. Mix it all together thoroughly to incorporate all of those wonderful flavors. Getting some chipotle chili powder. Super hot. Not too much. Nutritional yeast, so that is our vegan cheese. That's a high protein, healthy product made from yeast. Mix all these together, and that nutritional yeast will make it a little bit drier. Now we're going to add the vegetables. One washed red bell pepper, seeded and cored and chopped. He's using 1/2 of a red bell pepper. Go ahead and add the red bell pepper that's already been chopped into your mixture. And mix that back in with a large spoon. It was getting a little bit dry, so we've added about 1 tablespoon or 2 more of some filtered water. So the filling is done, and this is how it looks. I know it doesn't look very appetizing, but the end result is absolute deliciousness. So we have our very ugly pan that we're lining with parchment paper. This way it won't stick and we won't need any oil. He's going to cut it to fit. Looks pretty good. To get the tortillas soft and pliable without adding any oil, we're going to put them in the oven to warm them. We're going to put the oven on 350 degrees. It is warming up right now. Forgot to tell you, we added some jalapeno juice, and why do we have 1 jalapeno in there? Just 1?
Because it fell out of the jar.
And how much jalapeno juice did you put in there? From the... So, take a guess.
A tablespoon or 2.
Tablespoon or 2.
have been in the oven for a little over 7 minutes, and it's a cold day, so it did take a while to warm up the oven and the tortillas. The tortillas were warmed up, so when you try to roll them, it doesn't just crack. So this definitely makes a big difference. And so just put the filling in the tortilla, roll it up, put it on the parchment paper. So putting the filling right in the middle, trying to roll it up tightly. One important thing is to put the seam side down. So you can see on top, you do not see the seam on the top. It's right on the bottom. So we're gonna fill these up because they go fast, because they're super delicious, and it's incredible. They get really crunchy and firm. So it's surprising without any oil. So we've got a second batch in the oven warming up right now while he's making these. The nice thing about using the refried beans is it's kind of like glue. It sticks together. It holds it all together. So now we have the second batch of tortillas. The oven was already heated up or warmer, and so we had it in for 5 minutes. So these other ones a little bit crispy. Are they too crispy, or are they still rolling okay?
They're still rolling fine.
They're still good. You can see if there's any difference in how they look. Looks pretty similar to me. Yeah, my mouth is watering. We're gonna serve this with salsa and guacamole and some iceberg lettuce and cilantro. I'm going to show you one more. He's going to show us from this angle so you can see it better, how he's able to tuck in the tortilla. See, he tucks it right under there. Nice. And he's really careful about rolling it tightly. We made these ahead of time, and then we're going to cook it later this afternoon. So if you want to make this for a party, just make it in the morning, and then you can serve it in the afternoon or in the evening. So these have been in the oven for 15 minutes. Now we're gonna air fry it for 5 more minutes in the oven. So we have an air fry option on our oven, which turns it to 400 degrees. So you can just change the temperature to your oven for 400, make sure it is on the upper rack, and set your timer. So these smelled like they were about done, and it's been in 4.5 minutes. Check them out. Yum. Molten hot. Let them cool a little bit. All right, they're all crispy. Putting some homemade guacamole on there. Salsa on top to sprinkle it on. Some iceberg lettuce. Okay, time for the taste test. So it's really creamy inside. Wonderful flavor, really crispy on the outside. Make them, let me know what you think.